Welcome back to the Sterling Business Podcast from Studio King Street in the heart of Stirling. I have a fantastic guest today from the Ukrainian Women's Business Club, or UBWIS, Anna Andriievska. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you. Hi.
So, very interesting journey, Anna. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your journey since you came to the UK from Ukraine and the business club that you've set up. So, Anna Andriievska, you live in Stirling?
Yes.
And who do you live in Stirling with?
With my family. Yeah, I live in Stirling with my family. Thank you so much for the invitation on the podcast. I will speak a little bit more about myself. My name is Anna, and you know about that. I'm Ukrainian, and I moved in Scotland 4 years ago. I live in Stirling. I'm an entrepreneur, mom of 2 kids, and I'm building the biggest biggest Ukrainian businesswomen community in UK. So, yeah.
Okay, so that started in Scotland, but it's gone beyond Scotland now, is that right?
It started in Scotland. Our first event was in 2022. It started in Edinburgh, Glasgow and Stirling. And in 2024, we opened our chapter in Manchester, in 2025 in London, and now in 2026, we are ready to open in Cambridge. So. Yeah.
Great. So if you can explain to the listeners and viewers the idea behind UBWIS. First of all, what does UBWIS stand for?
When I moved in 2022 in Scotland, I was with a small daughter, and I decided that I will have just a journey to enjoy my motherhood and everything. Started the war in Ukraine, and I understand that I need to support the people who come in here. And in Ukraine, I previously worked in Ukraine in the business community, and I have experience how to work with entrepreneur and how it's important to be, in this environment. And in 2022, lots of Ukrainian women come in UK, in Scotland. And I decided that we need to, I need to organize something for them. It's really needed. In 2022, lots of women was, lose their home, businesses, friends, families, and everything. So they just don't know what to do, and a big fear to lose by self, so lose their professional skills here. And it's absolutely new country was for them, so they don't know how to start, what to do, where to find information, how to, support each other, new language, new culture, everything new. And, it's very hard. And I decided, to start to do first meetings in Edinburgh. It was in Glasgow, it was again in Stirling, and I just mix different cities in Scotland. And in 2023, we officially started work like a business club and started to work with women who had a business in Ukraine or already started business here, or would like to start their business here.
So was the idea really to try and kind of bring that community together, share some best practices, share some kind of guidance in terms of how to get started?
Yes.
How to deal with, the accountancy and the legal side of their businesses and things like that?
Absolutely, yes. And we're still doing that. So we're still doing a lot of different types of events, but I will tell about this later. But yes, the main idea, it was to support, to help to accommodate here, help to find right information about taxes, about self-employment, LTD, everything that they need, grants or something else. So, yeah.
Good. So what has the community grown to now? So the membership, how many members do you have in the group?
We started like a small group. It was in 2022. It was a small group with 10 people going on the first meetings, and now we have 120 members from all UK. In Scotland, we have 50 members. 50, 60 members, just it's different, sometimes 70, so it depends of, and we have a membership, so it helps us to grow faster and invest and reinvest in some projects, some events, and what we need to do a good events for them. So just for some items and everything.
So what type of events do you run? Do you do a combination of online events as well as in-person events?
Yeah, we have two types of events. We have offline, we have online events, because lots of women in Ukrainian, they live everywhere. Just it could be Highland or it could be air. So just sometimes I know people from Orkneys, and they also just a little bit sad about that. Sorry, Orkneys. But of course, they need a networking. They need a people. People need to people. So that's why we combine online networking and offline networking for them. We have online memberships. It's most for people. For example, it's very, very popular in England, because in England, it's for example, we have a Manchester, and people from around Manchester, not all our members live in Manchester. And for example, London, it's absolutely another story, because London, it's crazy biggest cities in UK. So people sometimes come in online because they don't have possibility to come in offline to London. So, and yes, we do in offline also.
So do you have different guest speakers on different topics each month?
Yeah. We have. We combine education, we combine informal events. I mean, it's like family days and some art days, or something that you could just relax without business. And, but of course, most of our events, it's about business, it's support business, sometimes we're doing something interesting about visa, about grants. We have grants department, EI department now. We have coaching series. We invite local speakers with their share their experience. Local organization like Business Gateway, they also work with us. And offline we invite. For example, it could be Ukrainian professionals who live here 10 years. Just sometimes it's very important to hear their experience, and local people, also local entrepreneurs, women, and we also invite them. So we're doing company visits. It's one of our format when somebody open it. So I mean, if somebody open restaurants or beauty salon or cafe or just studio,
or co-working space,
space like you. Yeah, thank you. We are going. It's not only Ukrainians businesses. It's just for it's help to understand the market, understand just looking, deeply how it's work, and
we had an event, maybe about a year ago now it might have been, where you brought the business club here, and we spent the afternoon basically going through the different parts of our business, what we've got, showing around the building, and lots of engagement, because these types of co-working businesses were pretty popular, for example, in Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
So, everybody kind of left feeling quite inspired that day, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have architecture, we'll have landscape designer, we have people who open restaurants, who have a beauty salon, who have who had in Ukraine previously, for example, also tax company, advisor, legally advisor, lots of professions, lots of types of businesses was in Ukraine and difference here. So, yeah.
You talked a little bit about earlier on connection with things like Business Gateway. Mm-hmm. Do you work with all of the business gateways from the likes of Edinburgh, Stirling, or is it specifically one area that you focus on?
We work with the Sterling Business Gateway. I'm very grateful because I know some people from Business Gateway in Sterling. We met in Forest Valley Chamber. And sometimes they help with some information. And we work with Edinburgh Business Gateway. And when Ukrainian going to Edinburgh Business Gateway and they need support and something else, they also recommended us if they need help with to find people who already had a business. So they're going to us and we just explain what we do and how we could help, and they decided to be with us or not.
So do these groups kind of work with you collectively for all of your members, or they're working with each of the individuals within the group one by one? If somebody in Sterling, for example, wanting to get their business launched,
more individually. They work individually because they have a different type of questions. So one of my members, she want to understand how to open business in child area. She wants open some space for the kids and everything. So it's more specific. It's her specific business. It's her specific questions. For example, if other my member think how to open flowers boutique, flowers shop in Edinburgh, for example. Of course, they're going to Edinburgh Business Gateway and ask about more questions about them. So.
Okay, and what about any other business groups that you are connected with? So did you mention the Chambers of Commerce?
Yep.
How does that work for you, and what value do you get from that?
Oh, that's amazing work. I'm so proud. I'm so proud because I was the first Ukrainian who doing together event with Ukrainian entrepreneurs and Scottish entrepreneurs together. And I was so glad to do this because it was amazing network. It's worked good. Our members were so glad. They speak with the local auditory. They still speak with somebody, I don't know, but they say that, oh, you do remember some guy from just Forest Valley, we still connection on LinkedIn, do you know? I say, oh, wow, it's great. So it's work. I'm very grateful for Forest Valley Chamber because it's amazing also community with so interesting people who already had a businesses or just they work with the businesses, consulting business. And it's a good experience. We're also doing in Edinburgh event. It was last September. We're doing with Edinburgh Businesswomen Club, and it was also very interesting because it was only women, yes, it's also good to work. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, no, the Chambers works very well. The Forth Valley Chambers in particular.
Forth Valley, amazing, yeah.
Lynn's just fantastic.
Fantastic.
She's got a real great kind of family kind of ethos going there. So everybody works with each other and gets lots of value from working with each other. So I can see how that would have worked for your club connecting to the Chambers and getting value from that.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful because in Forest Valley Chamber, I met you and we met together in Forest Valley Chamber also.
That's right.
So lots of people, Maggie and everybody. So we met in Forest Valley.
Yeah, we have Maggie coming onto the podcast soon. So
it's amazing.
Yeah. Brilliant. So I know you're passionate about entrepreneurship in particular. That was obviously something you were very passionate about when you were in Ukraine, and you brought that to Scotland. So quite a unique, kind of set of circumstances, obviously, that brought you to kind of building this club. And it looks like it's gone from strength to strength. What are the objectives for the next 12 months for the business club? Where are you looking to take it?
About my patient, about entrepreneurship with UBWIS Club, for me, it's about voice. When my first goal, it was about in 2022 to support, to unite people, to help, to feel more comfortable, to not afraid about everything but of course, when we grew year over the year, for the next year, my next goal was, it's not about only connected, it was about voice, because I see how women how these women just, manage their kids, they family in Ukraine, and everybody, for the husbands in Ukraine, or just parents in Ukraine, and they still have a time and to learn English, started their business, started to understand how to work a local market. And for me, it's very important to show that we could have a good relationship together, and to be helpful to each other. It should work only in one way. For example, that we Ukrainians going now, for example, in Scotland, and Scotland should need only to support Ukrainians. I think no. 4 years is going, and I think Ukrainian also should connect it with people here and support each other. It's work in both way. So for me, I doing this because I feel very, very, I feel good when I support Ukrainians. I feel that I'm doing something good for people who need this. It's about the voices. It's about independence. In some situation in our world. So, and it's about our culture. And it's opportunity to show that together we could do lots of interesting things and grew faster, and it's about my
And I think you've started. You're starting a podcast. Is that correct?
Yeah. We started. About our plan for 12 months. In this year, we are preparing to open our next chapter in Cambridge. It will be UBWIS in Cambridge. We have a nice partner. She was a member in London 1 year, and after that she decided to start the chapter in Cambridge, and I'm very glad. So just why not, if we could support more people and give more knowledge to people who need this. So I'm very, very happy for this. And we are planning to start our YouTube channel and showing also podcasts. Our first podcast will be by Ukrainians, but with English subtitles. But in the future, I hope I could invite more local people and started to do this video by English. But I hope everything will be fine and everybody understand my YouTube channels by English. So, but
AI is very good at translating. So we'll be fine.
It's helped me. Yeah.
Great. Well, I look forward to that. Hopefully, it'll be successful for you. And massively inspiring story, Anna. I think you've done a fantastic job as the founder of the Ukrainian Women's Business Club, and it just sounds like it's gone from strength to strength and delivering exactly what it intended to at the beginning. So, fantastic. So well done.
Thank you so much.
And keep going. All right.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the invitation.
So that's the end of the Sterling Business Podcast for this week. Anna Andriievska, fantastic guest, very inspirational talk about her founding of the UBWIS, the Ukrainian Businesswomen's Club. Until next week, for our next guest, stay safe and we'll speak again soon.